Hello and welcome to Let's Translate, where I'm going to be breaking down some grammar and vocabulary of a manga, which is going to be like right over there, where you can see what panel I'm reading. I'll zoom in and move around. And then like below me, I'll be pasting in some definitions of words as we go along. So, if I go too fast, you can pause and actually see them. And the manga we are continuing with Yotsuba. And here she was like watching her dad. Well, they were watching together like a crime drama, and like he was shooting people. So now she's going around with her like plastic water pistol and is shooting people and just kind of playing cops and robbers almost. So she's currently at her neighbor's house, and this is Aina, the youngest sister over there, and she just shot her and her teddy bear. And now she's moving over, like, Tsugi wa Fuka da. So she's going over to the middle sister Fuka, who's sleeping. And she's shooting her too. And this is about where we left off last time. So next one. So just like she's like I think she like shot in her mouth, so she's kind of like coughing it up, and she's just laughing. Let me see. Now down here we have fuko wa nakara mizu deta. Hana. Okay, so fuka. I thought this was the topic, but no, it's hana for the nose. So hana kara mizu deta. So it's like mizu came out of her nose. So hana kara mizu deta. Here are all those words. Hana means nose, like on your face, and kara is from, so from your nose. Mizu. I have that wrong. It's mizu. Here's mizu with the kanji. So it just means like water usually. And then this deiru is the past form, well, this deita is the past form of deiru, which is like to go out or to exit. So it's like it's exiting from her nose. And that's an ichidan form. So for that, you just change the ru to ta to make it to its past form. So deiru becomes deita. So it happened. It exited. And so it's like, now she's angry. As you would be. Uh, let me see. Hanakara mizu. So that's again like the nose from water. Reading it backwards, like water came from her nose. So now we like Fuka's hitting her with a pillow. So let me see. Kora. So let me see. Kora. Should be like you. Yeah, here you go. Yeah, just like, hey. Here's like a scold or what's that? Reprove? She's just angry. It's like, shimatta! It's like, uh-oh. That is the past form of suru, to do. And in this form, like, shimatta, like, kind of means just like did, but it's kind of like, commonly used is like, oops, I accidentally did that thing. She's kind of like, oh no. So, pyong pyong pyong. She's shooting at her. It's like, yeah! It's like, kura! Yamenasai! So, this is yameru and nasai. So, here we go. So, yameru is like to stop or to cease. And here, it's, what is ichidan? So, when you take off the ryu, you make it to its ma stem, so we can like link it up to nasai, which makes it into a command. This is a more polite way, like nasai, but not as polite as it could be. So it's like, stop that. No, she's like soaked. Go, 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 go. Let me see. I know they use this in JoJo a lot. I think it just means like it's ominous. Yeah, here we go. Do that. Yeah, there we go. It's like it's the menace. It's a threatening atmosphere. And then dashitsu. I think that's the same as the dase we had before. Let me see. Oh yeah, that was data that we had before. Sorry. I feel like this is just dashita in their accent. I feel like she's using it like in the past form here, just to say like she's trying to get out. She's like running away, like nigero. Let's see. Abuna. Katta za. Abuna katta ze. So let's see. Abuna katta. Just be like was dangerous. Yes. Yep. And then the ze here is like yo, it's just like in sentence ender that like is forceful or commandful or just more exclamation to the sentence. So that abunakatta is the past form of the adjective abunai, which means like dangerous or risky or hazardous. So to make e adjectives past form, that e just change to this katta, so abunai is abunakatta. So like it was dangerous, like oh that was dangerous with her. So yosh is like yeah, and then nokori wa. So let's see. Nokori is like the remainder, and wa is making that like the topic. So like as for the remainder, she's going after the last sister, Asagida. And Asagi is just her name, and then Da makes that declarative. So that the last one remaining is Asagi. Like she's on the phone, she's like, yeah, what's this? Daijoubu. Daijoubu poi. Daijoubu poi. See, daijoubu. And then what? I'll put yo in too. That's just like the ze. Adding emphasis. It's like similar to the ze. Shobu is alright. Here we go. Then point. And that, yep. Okay, so daijoubu is like, it's alright, it's okay, it's cool. And then poi is kind of like ish or like. So she's kind of like saying, oh, that's okay, or that sounds like it's alright. And then yo is an exclamation. So, you know, she's talking about something on the phone. Then ko. She's putting the gun to her head. Just like, hey, what's going on? Shaberu na. Don't talk. Let's see here. Shaberu. Yep. So it's to talk or to chatter, and then this not is making it like a negative command, so do not talk. And she's like, doshita? I think that's like, why? Doshita? Let's see. do and sudo. It's like do is like how or in what way or like why. And then shita is the past form of sudo, which is to do. So it's like, why should I do that? Let me see, like ima. So ima is now, and then we have chotto. Yeah, chotto. Chu. I think she means gun. Chu o tsuki tsukerera. Tsukerareta. Tsuki tsukerareta. See what we get. So yeah, ima like now. Chotto is a little bit. Then that ju means gun or a rifle. And O makes that the direct object. Let's see. Oh no, it's weird. And then this, it's Tsuki Tsukerareta is the potential past form of Tsuki Tsukeru, which is like to thrust before, to thrust at. So like the gun is being thrust at, like her. So let me see. Potential means that you can do that thing, or like it's able to have that happen. You know what? It's passive. This one's like potential and passive for ichidan verbs are exactly the same way. So you just have to like figure out which one it is based on like the circumstances. So it makes more sense like passive, like someone is doing this to me, versus it's possible that this thing is happening to me, because it's, you know, Yotsuba is doing it. So it makes more sense if it's passive. And how passive works is for ichidan verbs, you take the ru and change it to rareru. So tsuki tsukeru becomes tsuke tsukerareru. And then we make that past, so it's like it was happening, is happening. So that nuru changes to ta. So tsuki tsukeru, tsuki tsukerareru. And then our tsuki tsukerareta, our past form here. So it's like, like now a little bit, a gun is being pointed at my head. Let me see, shaberu na, it's the same from before, it's like, don't talk. He was like, what? Shaberu na te iwareta. So this te here, yep, is the casual quoting particle, and then iwareta. I think that's passive. Yeah, it's passive again. So it's the same as it was before. So this say, like, it's quoting, like, you know, she's saying, I say it. Like, toyu is, like, just to say, like, someone was quoting. Just kind of quoting yourself, essentially. But this iwareta is the passive past form, again, of iwazu, which is, like, to be able to say, or, like, just to state, to induce someone to say. Let me see. So passive, like, was doing that. You would take that u based ending to make it an a based ending. So the su becomes a sa, and then you add on neru, and then again we change that ru to a ta. So iwa su, iwa sareta, and then yeah. I feel like this is probably not necessarily iwazu, but just iu with special. Yeah, because this is the kind of vanilla version of just to say. It's probably that version instead. Because like when it comes to u, sometimes how it's conjugated is different. Instead of like changing the u to its a base, you would actually change it to wa. And yeah, that would make more sense with this word. So that u would change to wa, so you had the wa de do, and then that do would change to ta. So you, iwareru, iwareta. So like, was saying, or someone was saying. Let me see. おとなしくしろ. Let me see. I think おとなしく is like just settle down kind of thing. Yeah, here you go. Let me see. It's the adverbial form of, yeah, おとなしい, which is to be obedient or docile. And then adverbial form, we're just changing the e to ku. So おとなしい becomes おとなしく. And that's connecting it to shiro. Shiro, yeah. That is like the command form of suru, which is to do. So she's just kind of commanding her, like, be obedient, do what I say. Stop talking on the phone. It's like, oh, okay. Betsuni. She's like just still. She's talking to the person on the phone. Let me see. Betsuni. It's like, yeah. So whatever her friend said, it's like probably asked like, hey, what's going on? She's like, oh, nothing really. Like Betsuni is like not particularly. So nothing's going on. She's like, Let me see. Kono. Let me see. I think that could mean just this. But specifically, she's kind of like using kono to refer to her. It's kind of like this person or this girl is like this. No, she's out of water. It's like, oh no. Like, dame yo, so dame. It's like, that's no good. Whatever her friend is saying. Let me see. Is that's san, right? Yeah. San da. Wa tsune tsune. Kakunin kakunin shinakya. Let me see if I can find Zandang. That's not coming up. There's Sa. The first kanji's a bit different, but it might be this one, sandan, or at least a similar word to that, because that means like shot or buckshot. Should make sense if she's talking about she has no more water left. So let's see, what's the tsune? So like sandan what, like so as far as your bullets or your ammunition goes. Let me see if tsune ni comes up together. Tsune ni. Oh, yeah, that makes more sense than separately, because tsune ni as a block, even with the same kanji, means like always or constantly. So it's like, and then kakunin means to like check. So it's like you should always check your bullets. And then shinakya kind of just emphasizes that it is the nakya form of suru, which means to do, and then nakya means like you have to do that. It's a casual version of nakereba. So it's basically like just the negative form plus kya. Let me see. Shinai. Because I know suru is regular, so I think suru just becomes shinai in its negative form, and then you're changing that to shinakya for it, so you have to do it. So it's like, it's like if you have to check always your ammunition, then it's like bad if you don't. Dame yo. Just be great. Surprise. Gosh, just gonna leave, I think, and go refill it. You're supposed to be dead. Gotcha! She's like, that means, like, Okasan means mom. Is it Kasan? So Kasan would be mother, and then she's saying Kachan, which is a more familiar way to do it. You're swapping out san with chan. And then Mizu nakunatta irete. So it's like a mizu with water. And this is some form. Let's see if I can get the form to come up. Let me see. Naku natta nakunatta irete. Past form. This one. Alright. So, to this nakunakata should be the past form of nakunaru, which is like to disappear or get lost, so it disappeared. And to make that past, that do ending changes to ta. So nakunaru becomes nakunatta. And then irete is the te form of ireru, which is like to put in or like to insert. So he's like, put more in. So to make that the te form, the ru is just changed to te. So ireru becomes irete. And like, you normally, this is kind of like, generally like you attach it to some other grammar, or it kind of like links sentences together, like the English and, but he's kind of just trailing off here. So it's kind of like inferring that she wants her to put more water in it. And then hi is like yes, put more water so you can like shoot my kids. It's great. Then sha, water noise, like hi, yes, she's so happy, so cute. It's like, yeah. Let's see, honja. Honja ne. そうじゃない。It could mean like book. It's like I can't be totally sure what she's meaning, because like she's talking to someone, so maybe like short for honto, like that's really it, or really isn't it, or like hon for book. Then janai is like not, but it could be like double negative, so it's like, oh, it's not a book, or is it a book, or is it real, depending on what the conversation is. But we don't know. All we know is Yotsuba gotta open that door. She's like, this is her peek. She's like closing the call, and she's gonna shoot her. Oh yeah! It's like, ha! She swaps it out of her hand. Gotcha! Falls to the ground. Cha! She picks it up. No! Like, oh! Yotsuba's gonna eat it. Yeah. Bye bye. That's English loan word for bye bye. Chisana koroshiya-chan. Okay. Chisana koroshiya. That goes together. San. Alright, here are Maybe. I don't know why this one was so hard to look up, but Chisana just means like small or little. And for the rest of it, this Korosha is a killer, like a professional killer, a hitman. This Koroshi is like from Korosu to kill. Like, yeah, I wonder if I could look that up. Just alone. Yeah, because I know, okay, it is related to like a shop or like someone who sells something or someone who works as something. So it's someone who works as a killer or someone who works in killing. And then san, it's just like a suffix. It kind of just means like Mr. or Miss, like in Japanese. So it's like Mr. Hitman, like small Mr. Hitman. It's like, no, and then she kills her. P-sia, P-sha. So sad. No. It's like big splash. Let's see. Yeah, she screams and then she falls. She's pia pia pia. Whoa. She just like opens the back and then spills it on her. Well, Nei-chan is kind of mean. Do ho ho ho. Do kya. Ukya. It's just all just noises. Shinda. That is the past of Shinu. I died. Yep. So Shinu was to die, and to go down new ending, so to make it past the new becomes nda. So Shinu becomes shunda. I died. That means suika is watermelon. Yeah, it's ki. Kita wa. Let me see. Kita wa. Kanji. 1 second. It's just like she cut the watermelon. And then we'll go with this one. Then wa is another sentence and ending that's kind of just like emphasis. But I think wa is a little bit feminine, and then we have yo too, more emphasis. So this kita is the past form of kiru, which is like to cut. So suika, cut, she cut the watermelon. That is a godan do ending, so to make that past the do, change it to the tanitsu and the ta. So kiru becomes kita. And then taberu is to eat. Taberu. Yep. Let me see. Ikikaeta. She's like, oh, she came back to life. Ikikaeta. Yeah. It is the past form of ikikaeru, which is like to revive, to come to oneself, to be restored to life by the watermelon. Yeah. So let me see. That is the godan-do ending again for the past form, so do. Change to that tiny tuna ta. So ikikaeru becomes ikikaeta. Next. Have outside the house. Tadaima. It's like I'm back. She's coming home after killing her neighbor. Killing her neighbors. Let's see. Here we go. And home. It's like, oh. Do datta. It's like, how did it go? See, do. It's like, how. Do we do this one? Yeah. Here are those definitions. Let's not do that one twice. There we go. It's like, how did it go? Fukushu. I think that's revenge. Fukushu. Yes, it is revenge. So like, how did that this would probably be backwards, like Fukushu wa do datta, because this makes it the topic. But like, if you're just talking, it can be okay to flip those over. So it's like, as for your revenge, how did that go? It's like, Shinda, I died. It's like, no. Let me see. So this is Fukushu again. Wa nani mo umane yona. So it's like, I think you have to like be alive. Let me see, nani mo umanai. See what comes up. This is deep. Let me see. Pretty sure it's this one. Like, yeah, it's to give birth to. I just have a slightly different kanji, but it is same meaning. So like, Fukushu wa, as for revenge, nani mo, which is like, with a negative verb like this, it means nothing. Because this is, negative, how you normally do that. Like, this is umu, to give birth, or to deliver, or to produce. And normally, like in more, I guess, traditional, I don't know, Tokyo Japanese, to make it negative, you would take that, go down mu-based ending, change it to its a-based ending, and then add on nai. So umu becomes umanai, umanai. But in like, I think we have like Kansai accent going on here. So instead of nai, you just do ne, so umane, but it has the same meaning. And so like means like nothing is given birth of. So like, nothing comes from revenge. Suddenly deep. And then Yona, those are just emphases. He's still dead from earlier. Yotsuba to. So we learned a lesson. Dad's still dead. No. Okay. Now we have plenty of time. Go on to the next one. Mercredi. Who's probably selling pancakes. I don't know why is it pancakes. Just some kind of confections, some kind of cakes. Osusume menu. So, let's see. Osusume means recommendation or advice, and then menu is a menu. It's like a loan word. So this is like the recommended things, the recommended items. Okay, apricot taruto. So that's an apricot tart. Kanji no yogurt mousse. Also, it's like a yogurt mousse in some kind of kanji. Looks like tree. I don't know what that one is. I don't like looking these ones up because they're so stylized. It's hard. I'll just do the English stuff. Let's see. Deya chizu fromage. Fromage? Is that like a fromage? Rare cheese? Oh, fromage. Okay, so fromage and cheese. I think that's it. Yeah. Okay. Oh, yeah. I don't know. Maybe it's a type of cheese. It's got a cheese and then a fromage. Whatever that is. Yotsuba to keiki. More loan words just means cake. Kuma-chan, little teddy bear. Let me see. Uh, yo, yeah, yokoso oide kudasai mashita. So yokozo should be like welcome. So like yeah, welcome or nice to see you. See. Oide is like to follow me. Oide. Kudasai. Yeah, oide. It's like coming or going. Like usually like you mean like to come, like it's used to a children or like it's not really an inferior. It's more like kind of a follow me. Like in this section, in this usage, because like they seem to be playing like like shopkeeper. And then kudasai is please, so like please follow me. And then mashita. So like that should just be like the plain. Like that's like the polite ending, I mean. I don't know if you could put it up like that. So I know Yotsuba doesn't always talk right. Let's see, like watashi no namae wa an desu. Ooh, this is a good like my first Japanese sentence. No namae wa desu. So yeah, like watashi is I, and then no is possessive, and then namae is name. So watashi no namae is my name, and then wa makes that the topic, and then an, that's like this is in katakana because it's the English name and then this just means like is and makes it more polite. It's like my name is Anne. The teddy bear. Anata no onamae wa. So here you see we have this o, which make this more polite. Like, one thing with politeness in Japanese, like if you're talking about yourself or things related to yourself, you would like talk down about them, but then like talk more politely, like with your name or someone else's name, like oh namae, it's nicer. And like especially like one example, like if you're talking about your mom, you might be like ka-san for your own mother, but then o-ka-san for someone else's mom. And I don't know, sometimes that might help you figure out, like if they're talking about their mom or someone else's mom, depending on the level of politeness that they're using. It's just something that they do, or polite thing. So it's like, my name, less fancy, your name, more fancy. And anata just means you. Boop. Etto is, not sure. Jurarumi. Jurarumi. Just made up some weird ass name. And then des. Because, here she says the whole thing where she's like, watashi no namae wa an desu. But you can't just say like your name des. And that would make sense and be fine. But it is a little bit less formal, I guess. I think generally like one good rule of thumb is like the longer a sentence is, the more formal and polite it is, and the shorter the less polite it is. I mean, they're just playing, so it's not rude or anything, but it's for example. Moving on. So yoroshiku again, that's like welcome. Jurarumi. 本当はジュリアッタでしょ。ジュリエッタ、I think. Like, your name is actually something else, I think. Or she's guessing about what name. Juliet. Yeah, I think that is Juliet. Like how you would say that with katakana. Then the show. Fiahanto is like really. And then the show is like I think or like right. So your name is actually Juliet, right? Just couldn't say it. Um, 何の思ってましもしませんが、そうしません。I'm like half wondering if all of these words are correct or if I'm just not familiar with them. So like I know nanno is fine. Omotte mashimo mashimo. I think omotte is a word. Then shimasen is like suru in its negative polite form. Konnichiwa. Hush. Please skip kushimasu. I was gonna move on from that one. Looks like Aina is her name. Then he's imasen. Imasu ka? It's like, is she here? Imasu ka? Masu here. Iru to be, and then ka makes it a question. So, yeah, imasu is the polite form of iru, which is like to be or to exist for animate objects like people. And to make that too, it's mas form. You take the ru off and just change it to mas. So iru becomes imas. And then ka makes it a question. So it's like, is Aina here? And arara. Pretty sure that they're trying to speak fancy. I don't know, this is gonna come up in the dictionary. Ara. Yeah. It's just like oh or ah. I don't know if I ever read what she's saying. Yuta, I know that's her name. Yuta-chan is her. And then ja, arimasen ka? Ja, let me see, arimasen? I think this is gonna be a double negative here. Yeah, it can be just like this. And then irimasen, because that's like should be from aru, from like inanimate objects. And then this is like the negative mass stem. Let's see, aru, the ru becomes okay, so like the mas form, sorry to break it down in my head. The aru, the u base ending changes to its e base ending, ari, and then you add mas for arimas. And then to make that negative, that su becomes sen. So aru becomes arimas, becomes arimasen. So like, you know, this is like to exist, like doesn't exist, it's like a double negative. It's like, oh, isn't it Yura-chan? And like, dozo oakari. I know dozo is the real word. Oagari. This one is the thing. Let me see. Yeah, dozo is like please or kindly. It's like, you know, go ahead. See if I can find gari without the O. So like agari, so I think you're doing agari with O to make it more polite, honorific. And so like to kind of just like go ahead, because it's like to rise or ascend or like so kind of go up or go forward. Unless she's saying the wrong word, but that one actually sounds okay to me at least. Omakai desu ka? Omakai desu ka? Desu ka is right. Let's see. Omakai. I have a bad feeling like she's mispronouncing these things, which is the problem. Makai, spirits of hell. Nope. Let's try. I just like skip a lot of what she says if nothing's coming up because I'm really concerned that she's getting it wrong because she's trying to be fancy. Yeah. I want to say that like some kind of problem with like a customer. Kokyaku or kyaku, okyaku. Or like, are you alone? Yeah, because he's like, nanda sore. So she doesn't know what's going on. Nanda sore. Sore. Kind of like, so like, what the heck? What? Like, sore is that, and that is like, what? So what is that, or what are you doing? So, Yura ga kinasta. I want to say that's like kimashita, kinasta. Yeah, I'm pretty sure she's mispronouncing these things. Kimashita. Thinking like, how do you translate Masta? I never do mas much either. Mashita, yeah. So I know kiru too is like a makuru means like to come. So it's like she came and then it's in its mas form, so it should be kimashita instead of kinasuta. Pretty sure that's not a word. So anyway, it's the polite, it should be kimashita, which is the polite, like, mas plus past form of kuru, which is to come. So it's like Miura came. And then irashai, well, that's a real word. Here we go. So that's like to come, like you're welcome, you know. Irashai, they might just say that at restaurants when you're coming in. So let's see. Uchira no seki e dozo. No, kochira. Okay, that's right. Okay, this should all be good. Kochira no seki e dozo. So she's saying like sit here. kochira is like this way or like this thing. And then no is making that describe seki, which means a seat, so like this seat, and A is like towards, then dozo is like please or kindly, so like kindly make your way towards this seat, or you can like sit here, essentially. She's running off. And then doshitan yotsuba, so that's like dosuru again, and it's past form like doshita. It's like what is Yotsuba doing? Then Yuru-chan, omotte nashi gokko. Omotte. Yeah, we have this omotte again. Omotte nai. What would that be? Nashi gokko. I feel like gokko is just like when you play something. Yeah, like a game of misbelief. Oh, finally got it! Yay! So, omotenashi is hospitality or entertainment or service. And then yagoko means like it's a game or a game of make believe. So they're pretending to like be hospitable. It's like they're pretending to be like a restaurant or something. So she's coming back with a glass of water. Like, kobarete. Kobarete. It's like it's spilled. Kobareta. Two. I was spelling it wrong. It's this one. Koboreru? So then it says koboreru, which is to spill. It's obviously happening. And then it's the ta, which makes it pass. So the do just changes to a ta for its past form. So like, oh, it's spilled. Let me see. Tea. So I think it's just tea de gozaimasu. So gozaimasu is kind of a pleasant thing to end of the game, like to be polite. So like, have some tea. So arigato, so thank you. Misu dakedo na. Like even though it's water, she's saying it's tea, but it's water. They're make believing. Let's see here. Do more. Let me see. Go chumon wa kimarimashita ka? So it's like have you decided on your order? Let me see if I can get these words to come up. They may or not be spelled correctly. Chuma. Oh, no, here we go. She has it. Chuma. It's like that means your order. So kimaru is to decide. So let me see. Kimaru, kimarimasu would be the polite form. And then kimarima, which is shita to make it pass. Okay, here we go. So this is what we should be looking at. Yep. So kimaru like is to decide, and then to make it to these mas stem, that u based ending changes to its e based ending, and you add on mas. So kimaru becomes kimari mas, kimarimasu. And then to make it past form, that su changes to shita. So, kimaru, kimarimasu, kimarimashita. And let me see, kimarimashita. No, I think she has it right there. Just sounded weird to me. And then that ka makes it a question. So it's like, have you decided on your order? It's like, ja, like, well then. Ja, keiki. Keiki. There we go. So, we have ja, well then, cake. It's like, joban. It's like, oh, I was just joking. Jodan, just for a funny story. Just like, kara, opening the door. Nippon. Looking for some cake. I think that looks like beef. She's all worried. As she should be. Let's see, yeah? Alright, and with that, we're getting towards the hour mark. So I'm going to stop it there, and we'll see what happens with this cake incident in the next time. Thank you, everyone who's coming and watched. I hope you had fun and learned something. Maybe something about cake. I don't know. Good night.